I think I'm gonna have to resort to eating mushrooms. I'm starting to get quite hungry. I just hope I see my family again. Hey everybody, this video brings me and Chris out to Delaware Water Gap, Pennsylvania. Yes, that is the name of a town here in Pennsylvania. And the reason why we are walking through the woods currently is because we are actually on the hunt for the Delaware Water Gap, which we've been trying to find for the last couple of hours now. We have no idea where we're going. We are rather lost, and hopefully we're not going to die out here. All right, so the good news is we just passed some local hikers on the trail, and they did tell us we are heading in the correct direction. What they also told us was, although some people do go both ways, what they also told us though was it's about an hour hike. So I hope you brought your hiking shoes because we're gonna be doing some walking. And this is why I want to get out of the pawn shops and flea markets and thrift stores and into nature more often, because you get to see things like this when you come around a corner. This is a bog lake. I have no idea.
There's a gator.
Yeah.
There's a gator.
So Chris is making. See, I go to Florida too often because Chris is making fun of me because like when we walked up here, I saw that log right there. Look at it. It looks like gator skin. I totally for a second thought that was an alligator. And I was like, whoa. And then I realized we're in Pennsylvania. Other than going to a zoo, there are no alligators here in Pennsylvania. But come on, tell me from a distance that does not look like an alligator. If you're from Florida, you know what I'm talking about. But this is just beautiful with all the lily pads, and there's dragonflies flying around, and looks like some people threw their trash in there as well. That's lovely, but it is beautiful. This is amazing, and this is why I want to get out into nature more. This is why I want to start doing more fun adventure videos, because I get to see things like this. We've only just started this trail. We have so much more walking and so much more to see, and already I'm speechless. Okay, so we are only about 5 minutes into this hour-long walk, and already I'm feeling quite winded. I did bring 4 bottles of water with me, so that was smart thinking on my part, but
I
didn't bring anything for you.
Oh, appreciate that, thank you.
So, I don't know. This is going to be interesting because this is literally all uphill, and I don't exercise. We have found a little offshoot trail, and the trail is quite treacherous. It is very steep, so prepare for me to fall, but I want to see what's up here because it looks like there's actually like a cave. Check this out. Oh my gosh. Dude, that is awesome. So yeah, there's this little like outcropping here of the rocks. As you can see, this striation has worn like a little groove area. Yeah, there's a little campsite here.
We made it.
I think
This is it.
I think we walked far enough for today. You want to just camp here for the night?
Done.
We're so silly.
I got my 4 waters. I'm good.
We're only about 10 minutes in. Well, we still haven't made it to the actual gap yet, but we are getting a pretty nice view. We're on this little kind of trail on the edge of certain death right here. The people who we met earlier walking up the trail said to stay to the left. This is to the left, so I'm hoping we're actually heading in the right direction. Either way, like I said, we do have a pretty cool view here. I mean, there's the Delaware River down there. There's the bridge that goes into to Jersey, into Pennsylvania, or Pennsylvania into Jersey, depending on which you're heading. That is awesome, but apparently we're gonna get to the top of this hill, and from what I've seen in photos, there's a really cool just like overview that we can see everything. That's what we're trying to find, but I honestly have no idea how much longer we have to go. This is interesting. We found this little like area of kind of like steps here made out of all the different rocks. It heads down towards a little stream down here. This is cool. There's like a little like natural bridge made by the rocks as well. Look at that. That's awesome. Again, nature. What? You want to take the You take the tree, the slippery tree trunk, all the protruding spikes of death, and I'm just gonna step over the rocks. There you go, that works. And now, oh gosh, now I literally feel like Rambo. It's officially become very, very jungly. Another fun development on the trail, we found Council Rock, so not sure exactly why this is called Council Rock. My assumption is probably has to do something with the Native Americans who at one point were in this area. I believe Lenni Lenape, if I'm not mistaken, were in this area. I could be wrong about that. Probably am wrong about that, but I don't know. Maybe they held councils on here or something. This is, oh my gosh, look at this tree that fell over. Just push on the tree. See if you can get it to fall down the hill. Go ahead. I'll stand here and film it. What? Can you at least climb it? I need to go thrifting alone. I need to come on trails alone. This guy's just no fun.
Council Rock? I don't know. Not as much fun as Fraggle Rock.
I take back what I said. This guy actually is kind of fun. This has got to be probably the greatest day for actually doing this trail. It's like what, 70 something degrees today. It's not even sunny. It's overcast. There's no rain. It's really, really nice out. I mean, you may be asking then, why am I sweating to death? And the answer for that is, I'm old and I'm fat. We're still going, probably about a half hour into the trail at this point, and it's just getting more and more jungly. And I'm only about 50% certain we're actually heading in the right direction. So this could be all for naught. I have no idea. But either way, we're in nature. I'm having fun. Look at this cool flat rock. I'm tired. Oh yeah, we're definitely, we're heading in the right direction. I mean, we are going up and up and up. Every time we get closer to the edge, we can actually see out over the river. We realize that we're actually getting closer to where we want to go, I think, in theory. Oh my gosh, I am panting so hard. Kids, get out there and exercise. Movies are great, thrifting is great, but nature, it's good for the body. All right, so it is time for a water break. Always come prepared for these things. If we're gonna be out in the nature, walking through trails. I brought 4 bottles of frozen water. I didn't bring anything for you. You didn't come prepared. You're gonna die here. I drove. I'm good. I do have my keys still on me, right? Before I get a ton of nasty comments, Chris did bring his own water. Yes, don't worry about that. And if he does run out, I've got 4 bottles. He can have one of mine, but only one. That's it. The other 3 are for me. You greedy bastard.
First day of hiking, cinnamon sickness gave to me not 4 bottles of water. On the second day of hiking, cinnamon sickness didn't give to me a nice open trail and no open, frozen, or otherwise water bottles for me.
Sometimes after Chris says, hey, film me, I want to do something funny, there are times where I'm just left completely speechless and have no idea what exactly to say. And this is one of those times.
Yeah, but you liked it.
That's true. Chris just pointed something interesting out. As we were walking up this trail earlier, there were people passing us left and right, just tons and tons of people on this trail. But over the last, 10, 15 minutes, we actually haven't seen anybody, which now has me slightly concerned. I mean, I honestly don't know if we are heading in the right direction or not. I have never been here before. I have no idea. I was just following the direction that those guys gave us earlier when we passed them on the trail. And this is the way they said to come. I mean, there is an actual trail here, so I'm assuming we're heading the right way. I hope. Are we there yet? I'm tired. My feet hurt. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. I've got to pee. Are we there yet? We have found another rock bridge, and still we are lost, having no idea if we are heading in the right direction or not. We're just assuming the answer to that is yes. But this is awesome over here. Check this out. I feel like I shouldn't be climbing up here because I'm gonna probably fall to my death. No, I made it. Look at these waterfalls, these little mini waterfalls here. These are cool. Wait, just listen to that sound.
That was me.
Actually, I've kind of got to pee now. Captain's log 9/13/2020. Chris and I are still on the Appalachian Trail, and we are still lost. We have not been able to get our bearings straight. We did not bring a compass. We are complete fools, and we have no idea where we are heading. We may be lost. This may be the last time we check in. And as I did that, I almost tripped and fell to my death. Jesus, what?
Set your phasers for pay attention.
Okay, I think maybe I can say we have good news. I want to say we have found the actual lookout. Quite possibly, anyway. It seems very lookout-y, and yes, we have found it after walking up that trail for an hour, being incredibly winded, incredibly tired. So far, not falling to my death, but we haven't got quite close to the edge yet. I do have a camera in my hand, which is probably really stupid. Here we go. We have found the Delaware Water Gap overlook. Check that out. That is the Delaware River down there. Over there, New Jersey. Here, Pennsylvania. We have found it. It is beautiful. I'm gonna say totally worth the hike. Totally worth being out of breath. Totally worth being a disgusting, sweaty mess. That is absolutely just beautiful. All right, here we go. There is my feet, and there is certain death. We are right on the edge of the lookout, but I mean, come on. It is totally worth the risk of falling to my death for this view alone. That is absolutely beautiful. I can't stress it enough, guys. Nature, get out there and see things, because this made that hour-long walk up that very tiring hill completely worth it, just to see this beautiful, amazing view of the Delaware Water Gap. There's people down there canoeing. We actually just met a couple up here who said they took a 3-day canoeing trip all the way down the Delaware. This is where they ended. That is so cool. Someday I've got to do that. That's awesome. Just canoeing and camping along the way until you get down here. That sounds fantastic. One of these days, I will definitely do that. So again, Pennsylvania, Delaware River, New Jersey. Kind of confusing. That's 3 different states, but actually only 2 states out there. It's weird, but again, beautiful, fantastic, amazing. Just, I'm so happy we decided to do this today. All right, so again, that is the overlook to the Delaware Water Gap, and now I've got to climb up these crazy rocks here without dying, because we've got to find the trail back. Apparently, it's one like giant loop, so we don't have to take the exact same trail back. But it is an hour-long trail, so it's gonna be fun. All right, so sign says trail that way, but we are heading this way because according to Chris's expertise, this is the way to get back to the car. Even though we're walking uphill now and not downhill, this is the way to get back to the car, right, Chris? This is the correct way? This is the way we're supposed to be going? We have no idea. Oh, sure, we could take the same exact trail we used to get up here back, but this is Cinema Sickness Adventure, not Cinema Sickness trails we've already walked on before. It is definitely leg day here on the Appalachian Trail. I guarantee you tomorrow, I'm gonna be feeling this. We are literally still walking uphill. Our car is definitely that way and downhill, not this way and uphill, so I don't know, guys. I'm not entirely sure if we are indeed heading the right direction or not. We're gonna find out, but you guys never hear from us again? Please, avenge my death. Hey, Chris, remind me again, whose idea was this?
Yours.
Oh, yeah. Forgot. We have stumbled upon the ancient ruins of an old campfire and an old couch as well, so Chris, you have fun. I'm just gonna hang out here. At times, it honestly does feel like we're kind of in the jungle. I mean, just seriously, look at this trail. It is completely overgrown. This is actually kind of awesome, but still kind of scary because we still have no idea if we're actually heading in the right direction. I'm just gonna keep on reiterating that because I don't know. The sun's going down. It's starting to get dark. We still have at least an hour, if not longer, to walk. Getting kind of nervous. Oh yeah, this trail is super easy. We got giant rocks we've got to climb up. I just hit my knee on one of them. Ouch. I probably shouldn't have a phone in my hand while I do this. I'm still alive. Hey guys, I'm checking in for possibly the last time. We've been walking for hours now. We're running low on water. There's gunfire off in the distance. The sun is setting. I think I'm gonna have to resort to eating mushrooms. I'm starting to get quite hungry. I just hope I see my family again. All right, it's official. We've just entered into a horror movie. I mean, we're literally walking into some kind of lair here. I've seen way too many scary movies that just start out with like this, with people going into the woods and just getting deeper and deeper and deeper. And then they get to that weird part that's like completely overgrown and you have to crouch down to get through. That is definitely what we're doing now. The sun is definitely setting. It's starting to set. It's getting dark. And we're just continuing on through the woods. Again, getting low on water. There's definitely gunfire coming from that way. We have no idea if we're heading in the right direction or not. We haven't eaten in hours. It's just bad news all around. Probably gonna die. So things are starting to look up. Literally, we're now climbing up these rocks here, and we just passed some people who said that we wanted to continue this way, not to get to the car, but to see the top of the mountain. So apparently that overlook that we were at earlier was not the top of the mountain. The top of the mountain is maybe possibly here. Oh. All right, well, yep. That right there, my friends, is completely worth it. We have made it to the absolute tippy top of the mountain. That is Jersey over there. This is absolutely just amazing. Like, I wasn't sure if we should keep going, if we should turn around, what we should do, because we really had no idea where we were going. But we have reached the top. We can now see like for miles and miles and miles out into New Jersey. And all we got to do to get back is just turn around. We did see a road earlier that apparently we just go down. We get right to the car from there. It's all downhill. It's all flat. We'll be good to go. We're safe. We're not going to die.
Wait.
Maybe. What?
It's all downhill from here?
It is all down from here. It is definitely all. I mean, come on. How could it not be all downhill from here? Just look at that amazing view. Nothing is going to top that. So, all right, the top of whatever mountain this is, I do not know. If you know the name of the top of this mountain, leave a comment down below, because I don't know, but it's beautiful. It's amazing. We've made it. I'm gonna put my phone down because during this whole little speech here, I've almost fallen like 7 times. You gotta love Google, because we just found out that we are on top of Mount Mimsy. That is the name of this mountain we are standing on right now. Again, Delaware over there. That is a giant mountain. That is awesome. And I know some of you guys who probably live in like Colorado or something like that are thinking, mountain, come on, that's not a mountain. Where's the snow peaks and whatnot? But we're here in Pennsylvania. We got tinier mountains, but that is an Appalachian mountain right there. We are on the Appalachian Mountain Trail, which is something I've never been able to say before. This is just, again, too beautiful. Chris, was it worth it? Was it worth the crazy hike up here? Was it worth almost dying?
Oh, me? Sure.
I'm having a blast. Chris, you know you're having a blast. That gunfire off in the distance. You're getting excited by that, right?
Is this where the Muppet stuff is?
We found it. This is the spot where Jim Henson proposed to Mrs. Henson, and Kermit got married to Miss Piggy and...
This is the green they use for the dye.
Yeah, this is where they get the green for the dye for Kermit. Sure, take some pictures, vlog about it. Sorry, this is awesome. In my opinion, totally, completely worth the hike for this view alone. Get out there, see nature. It is worth it. Yeah, this is totally awesome. That is an amazing view. According to what we've heard from just multiple sources as we've been walking along this trail, this is it right here. This trail right here, this kind of more wide open trail that I guess lets, ATVs up or something like that. This is the trail that will take us literally right back down to that bog, right back down to our car. And if not, we die up here. All right, so it's been about a half hour since we were at the very tip top of the mountain, and now we're walking down this much wider, not nearly as dangerous trail. Although with that being said, I have almost twisted my ankle about 17 times, so that's been fun. But we still have plenty more walking to go. We literally have about a half hour left of walking down this trail until we get back to the car. So this has been a fun day. It's been a tiring day. The fact that I haven't actually passed out and died has been quite amazing, but it's all downhill, which is nice. I mean, yes, the rocks are treacherous, which is a little sketchy, but other than that, I mean, it's a nice, wide open trail. It's downhill. We're good to go. We are almost back at the car. This here is the split off we hit earlier when we were walking, actually, when we were starting out. This is the way we went. We went that way to get to the first lookout. We could have gone this way to take us all the way straight up to the very tippy top of the mountain, but then we would not have seen the cool lookout. So very happy we walked that way. But if I can make any suggestion to you people, if you come out here, go that way when you're starting. It's a pretty rough trail. You're going to be walking up crazy hills, crazy rocks. It's very tiring, but you get to see an amazing lookout, and then it goes all the way around to the very top of the mountain. But on the way back, yeah, go that way. We just thought about it, and we got to this area at about 3 p.m. It is now actually exactly 6 p.m. So we have been walking on this trail from the very, very bottom, which we still haven't gotten back to yet, all the way to the very top of the mountain. It took us round trip a good 3 hours. So that is pretty crazy, but it was, again, it's totally worth it if you come out here. I mean, 3 hours of hiking, but for those amazing lookouts, you gotta do it. Oh, sweet civilization. I've missed you. We have made it back to the car. We've made it back. I'm so happy. That was insane. It was so worth it, though. It was so amazing. Those views of the Delaware Water Gap were just fantastic. Again, totally 100% worth hiking for the last 3 hours. It was a beautiful day, though. There was like no heat. I mean, it's a little humid, but there was no heat. It was gorgeous. There was a light breeze blowing. It was overcast. The sun really never came out. It was actually like the perfect day probably for hiking all the way up there. But with that being said, I'm about to pass out now. Yeah, I am so incredibly tired. And tomorrow, we're gonna be in a world of pain. I'm telling you that right now.
Well, some of us are more out of shape, maybe.
Rounds of shape? Come on. So no, tomorrow I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna wake up and just be like, ugh. But anyway, all right, that is it. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Cinema Sickness store. It came from Cinema Sickness on Instagram, and
I guess Muppet stuff?
Yeah, I guess you don't have to. And I will see.
There's no Muppet stuff here.
It's the wood. Kermit lives in the woods. Well, swamp. There was a swamp back there.
It was a bog.
It's a bog. A bog's a swamp. Frogs. I saw some frogs. Forget it. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Anyway, guys, that is it. So get out here to the Delaware Water Gap. It's amazing. It's fantastic. Hike the trail. It's totally worth it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
shot, Dave.
Shut up.
Jerk.